Yesterday at Augusta, in a par 3 event, the traditional annual par 3 event that precedes the Masters, Jack Nicklaus's grandson gets a hole-in-one. He steps up and hits a hole-in-one, which is just such a cool story, and what a cool moment. Obviously, Jack Nicklaus is a god at the Masters. He is a living legend. He is an icon of all icons. At Augusta National, he gets to watch from the tee box his grandson, Gary, hit a hole-in-one. Now, Mraz, did you see this clip? Did you see this shot? Did you see how cool this was? Gary hits it, a few yards past the stick, rolls back, rolls, slows down right near the cup, and then gets a little oomph, a little push from the Masters gods, rolls in, hole-in-one. Everybody, including the family, goes crazy.
Watched it last night. It was almost like a mysterious ghost blew it in just into the cup.
Did you know that Jack Nicklaus's grandson Gary's only 15 years old?
I knew he was young. I didn't know he was that young.
I would have pegged him as early 20s.
22 sounds right. He looks like a mature 15-year-old.
20 or 21, I would have figured, but 15. So he's real young. Just got his first ace, first hole-in-one at 15 years old. That's amazing. At the Masters with grandpops standing behind him. That's amazing.
Must be nice.
Absolutely amazing. Jack Nicklaus was asked about this. Begins tearing up. Gets all choked up, as you might imagine. Watching your grandson do that has got to be an amazing thing. To watch him at the Masters as you're watching the tee box get the hole-in-one with the national TV cameras on it. That's an amazing moment. And so he is asked, where does this rank in your memories, your moments here at Augusta National? Of course, Jack has some of the most amazing Masters moments, including maybe the greatest Masters moment of all time when he wins at 46 years old in 1986. And he says, it's the greatest. This tops them all. This is the best moment of my life at the Masters. Which is an amazing sentiment, which is an incredible thought, which is truly heartfelt and sentimental. And I watched it, and I loved Jack, and I said, no, come on, no. Mirage, do we believe that Jack Nicklaus's greatest memory, greatest moment ever at the Masters, after he won 6 of them, happened yesterday with his grandson's hole-in-one?
That might have been his greatest moment of the day yesterday. It's not his greatest moment at the Masters or in his lifetime. I'm sorry. You may feel great. You're living too much in the moment. You are one of the greatest golfers ever. Be a little selfish. You know you appreciate your own moments more.
Well, could be the greatest golfer ever. He won the Masters in 63, 65, 66, 72, 75, and 1986. Bilotti, do we believe Jack Nicklaus that is the greatest moment he's ever experienced at Augusta National?
No, I don't think so.
But are we looking at this too much on the outside because we have no connection to his grandson? Is the love of your grandson, does that supersede your own personal accomplishments?
Well, I think the love is always top, but I don't think that that this superseded anything he did on the golf course.
Well, not for us, but do you think for him, do you think he's telling the truth, that this is the greatest moment of his life?
No, I don't think. I think he's just putting on a good face.
Okay, so you don't even think he's a prisoner of the moment, and that's what he really feels in that moment.
No.
You just think he's saying the right thing.
Yes.
Bogish, where do you stand on Jack Nicklaus?
Yeah, feel free to ask me, the one that actually has offspring, as opposed to those two fools over there putting on a good face for whom. This makes 100% sense. I would feel the exact, if my son or grandson did that, 100%.
But if you won 6 Masters?
100%. I understand completely how he feels. 100%. It makes total sense to me.
Get serious, Bogish.
No. Sit back. Seriously, this is, and not to get too serious, you cannot possibly understand this without having children. You just can't. You cannot understand the feelings you have for things that you created.